Yo, what's up guys? Joker here bringing you a video actually for my next thing. Since the last thing was Shaper Guardians, I'm assuming you can go ahead and figure out what this is going to be. But this is going to be 30 Shapers. So I went ahead and I self-farmed these. I looked it up and I could sell these for probably roughly around 10x, right? It ends up being like 1500 C because 30 sets, I can sell them for like 56 C each. So it's roughly 10x. The entry cost me nothing, and Shaper's a pain in the ass to actually run, right? But I wanted to go ahead and do this to see if I can make any money as off it running them, as well as how long each Shaper fight takes, and is it going to be worth it to just sell them in bulk or to actually run them. I went ahead and I popped over to POE Ninja to see if I could figure out what a good Shaper base eye level 85 would sell for, and honestly there's probably about four that would really sell for anything. Vermilion ring, opal ring, silk gloves, crystal belt. Those are most likely the items that I'm going to get, and those are the only items really worth anything. Besides that, the shard on its own that you get is either 76 or 82C. So at a very base, I'm making 24C running them. So the point of this video is going to be, is it worth more for me to run them with how long that's going to take because Shaper has all the phases and everything? Or would it be worth it to go ahead and just sell them in bulk? So let's check it out. All right, so right about now we're averaging about 6 minutes per kill. Not that good. 6-7 minutes a kill. So at that rate, it's going to be what? Well, I mean, I guess that's only like 2 hours of killing Shaper, but that still feels like a hell of a lot. So far, I mean, we've gotten one dying sun, so you know that counts. We also got a Feared, but Feared's only 3 Cs because no one wants to run Feared. But yeah, I'm going to actually be streaming this, so don't forget to tune in. I mean, it's not going to be when you guys can, but don't forget to tune in when you can. All right, we went ahead and we are about halfway done. We ran 15 so far. On average, it's between 6 and 8 minutes a kill, partially because this character doesn't have that much DPS. I may actually upgrade the DPS some here, as well as the fact that I kind of suck at Shaper. So, well, I mean, I guess that's just because of like all the phases and shit, right? I don't know if you can instant kill phaser, instant kill Shaper if you do have enough damage. I have never done that much, but one really cool thing is I did go ahead and about 8 kills in, I got the hideout. So that was pretty dope. Where is it? Right here. I went ahead and I got the hideout. I thought it was a lot rarer than that, but I guess it's fairly easy to get, or correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, about 15 kills in. Let's go ahead and pull up Excellence real quick so I can show you what we've made so far while I show you what we've made. We got what? 6 gloves, 2 dying suns, 4 feared, 2 solstice visuals, and 5 boots, as well as we got a couple of bases right here that I think I can sell just because I'm pretty sure people buy the Quivers I-86 Shaper as well as a Huber Circlet. I'm not sure about the Thicket Bow, so that's a good thing. We got 9 knowledge and 6 fragments of shape. And then if we go ahead and take a look at Excellence, it's going to show us that, where is Excellence? It's going to go ahead and show us that on average, I guess we have what, 9x? So it's been roughly about an hour and a half, 2 hours of running Shaper, and I've made 9x just off the fragments. And like I said at the beginning, is all 30 sets would have been 10x. So halfway through, I've already made the money. So if you don't mind the time, apparently it is worth it to just suck it up and run it. But let's keep testing to make sure. All right, and we just finished with our 30th Shaper. On average, it took pretty much 6 to 8 minutes per kill. I upgraded my character some towards the end. That's why I look different. I got a +2. At the end, it was more of a like 4 to 6 minutes. But with the initial base cost of the blaster, which was only like 5x, and I only had like 2 million deeps, it took 6 to 8 minutes per kill for all the phasing, running around, and everything, right? So for the 30 maps, honestly, I think it took me maybe total 3.5, 4 hours, maybe. So not that long at all, really. If bossing is your thing. In the end, I ended up with all of this beautiful loot. I only ended up getting the 2 Dying Suns, 2 Solstice Visuals. I got a bunch of Shaper items. I remembered about 25 maps in that Exalt recipe is a thing, so I could have made way more currency, because if you don't know, if you sell just like Chaos recipe, if you do Chaos recipe but with unidentified influenced items, you get Exalt shards instead. So I could have probably made bank, because he just shits out loot with the Gaze into the Abyss, right? He's dropping like 7, 8, 9 Shaper items per kill. So if I would have remembered that, I would have made a lot more money. So keep that in mind. You can make a lot more money. But I ended up with what? 4, 8, 12, 16, 19 Shaper's Touches. These are essentially going to sell super fast in bulk for 7C each. So even though it only says 5, besides that, I can sell these quivers for like 5, 7C each. And with the shards, I can sell them in bulk for more than they say. Right now, I think they say about 73, 78 to 83. So like 80 average, or I can even sell it for like an X probably per 2, right, on TFT. So that's good there. If we jump over, I could have swore I just opened Excellence. I have no idea where it went. So let me go ahead and get Excellence pulled up real quick, and let's take a look at that. So this is our Excellence. It says that we made about 17x. So remember, the initial cost was, well, the initial cost was free. The cost mainly was time, right? Because I got most of these from running those Guardian maps. And like I said, it took me maybe 3.5, 4 hours with about 2.5, 3 million DPS. So if you have more, you could probably do it way faster. If you have less, you're going to do it slower, stuff like that. And the loot is relatively static, right? You are going to go ahead and pretty much always get a fragment. And then the Shaper's Touches are a good drop, because you can sell them on bulk on TFT for like 7, 8C, and they'll sell instantly, because people want to gamble on them, because they want the +1 Frenzy, which sells for 5x. So I'm actually going to exalt all of these instead of actually put them there and see if we can hit anything lucky. But in total, we made 17x. So we made 7x over just selling them. So is that worth to you? Is 7.5x in 3.5, 4 hours worth it? I mean, I guess that's up to you to decide, right? And like I said, if you do it faster, more, slower, less. But I'd say I got on average loot. Now keep in mind, I wasn't doing the Exalt recipe. I'd probably have 4, 5, 6 extra Exalts if I was doing the Exalt recipe, right? So all in all, yeah, it's up to you. Do you hate Shaper as much as I do and never want to do this again? Or do you love Shaper and figure, oh, hey, if he only had 3 million DPS and he made 7x from these, and every 30 Shapers you run, you make 7x essentially, right? Because that's like saying you bought the shards, right? So yeah, on here it's saying 1.6x an hour. It's not really accurate, because Excellence keeps going up and down. Like I keep closing it and opening it when I take snapshots, so it's not super accurate. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like the content to stay up to date. Follow my stream. I'm going to try to be more consistent on there. And yeah, until next time, guys, take care.